This crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Who's going to lose yards? The defense makes a play to end the first. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Boyd. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Becht. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Warren. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Murphy. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's got his man in the open field. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. And that's incomplete, way off target. Had a man wide open. That's on the quarterback.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And Uconn's offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Nice grab. It's backed. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
That's an important first down on that running play. It's a draw to the back. Powers through. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Becht. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Uconn.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Uconn 21, East Carolina 7.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Pirates. He will score. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Becht. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Tight end makes the catch on the corner route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll hand it off, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout, East Carolina.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's the throw deep downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, knocked right through. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
East Carolina, 14.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone.
East Carolina Pirates will take over first and 10.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. Stopped out of the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
See what the call is on first and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Pirates hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
That completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Boy, positive yards there on first and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Looking to scramble. And they'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Bennett. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Pirates will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Uconn offense back on the field now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Handed off for a draw. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Becht. Tackled, but 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
To 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Look out, room to run here. Bites off a defender. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll feed the back again. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down after that running play. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. He gets loose. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. Only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
Caught quickly.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Now, 4th down.
And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
The Pirates starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab!
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now play number 9 on this drive. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he can't haul it in. That's a crucial drop on a 3rd down play. Here comes 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He missed it. Off target that time. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. No press here. The defense backing away. Short connection to the tight end here. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
On the ready.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Gain of 8. And that's good enough for a first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, Uconn has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a handoff. Breaks into open space. Touchdown, Uconn. And the route is on.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Uconn 38, East Carolina 14.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Breaking free at midfield. Here he goes. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He makes it into the end zone, so he cuts it to a 2-score game, but time is running out. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. QB to the tail end for a completion. And moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Crucial red zone play coming up. They'll run it with the draw play. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Warren. Touchdown, Huskies. They continue to roll up the score. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A deep shot to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
The receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. The Pirates will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
He's looking deep again. Pass caught. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Well, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He escapes the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. And they'll make it into the end zone for 2, cutting the lead to 15.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Breaks into the clear. First down and goal here. Touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Working clock with the ground game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Warren. Touchdown, Uconn. They are pouring it on now.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. Uconn.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Pirates hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, East Carolina. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Now to try for two. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
East Carolina, 36.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to kick off.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And Uconn's offense is back out there. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after that previous play. Delayed handoff. Spinning out of the tackle. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Short return tackle made at the 27, a crucial takeaway.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Brings up second down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick throw over the middle. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. A huge defensive score.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Offense looking to throw. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
That keeps the score. Uconn.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Now the freshman threw it behind the receiver. Off the mark.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Uconn.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Looking for a receiver. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down there.
He's no good. That keeps the score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
36.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down. Looking to throw the football. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Uconn offense back on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be 4th down. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've accomplished a goal, and they've made their case. Now it comes down to what the committee decides to do to see if this championship team is going to get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.